If you want buy-in for your ideas, you've got to get out of your own way and make sure that you are not killing your own charisma. Today I'm going to talk to you about 2 charisma killers and how you can get beyond them. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mari Giaser, and I help you with your executive presence, your leadership presence, your presenting the skills, and your crucial conversations. And recently I had a wonderful example of these 2 charisma killers. I was in a pitch meeting. It was down to 2 people doing their final pitches for a creative project. A group of 8 people were going to go ahead and greenlight one of those projects. Both people had done beautiful research, beautiful background, had presented very thorough pre-read material for us to know exactly what their idea was. But of the 2, one of them was engaged in perfectionism and taking it personally. So before she had even finished her 4 or 5 sentence introduction, she had already added qualifiers of, well, I know that there's this issue, and I know that there's that issue, and I don't want to run into obstacles. So she was so worried about the questions we would ask that she was trying to get ahead of it and be absolutely perfect. And I know that there are issues, but we can fix them, and I don't want to make any general statement because there may be one instance where that's not true. That perfectionism was completely making her charisma fall through the floor. It was making it sort of hard to follow her language, to know what she was saying, and it was certainly making it hard to believe that she could be the person with the confidence to shepherd this project through to completion. Now, I happen to know her and know she has shepherded similar projects to completion many times. That's almost where some of her perfectionism is coming in, because she was thinking of everything that could go wrong and trying to prove that she had answers for everything that could go wrong, instead of keeping us focused on what could go right. Beware of perfectionism. Perfectionism is not the helper of excellence. At a certain point, it gets in the way of excellence. Yes, in the beginning, you want to make sure you do the research and cross your T's and dot your I's and know exactly where you're going. But at a certain point, you need to be able to say, there may be challenges and I'll deal with them. I may make mistakes and I'll fix them, as opposed to, I know I can be perfect all the time. And that goes with the other killer of charisma, which is taking things personally. So I tried to set her up, because I knew she had done these things or similar projects very successfully in the past, by asking a question about a challenge where I was saying, how would you handle such and such a challenge? Knowing she has done so successfully in the past, hoping that she could show her confidence. And instead she took the question personally. And she said, well, of course I would respond to that. Well, nobody said she wouldn't, right? But what was happening is she was having an emotional response of feeling bad because challenges happen. This is something psychologists will call an internal attribution to challenge. Simply meaning that some people will say, wow, that was a difficult thing because it was a difficult thing. That test was difficult because this is hard material. And some people will say, that thing was difficult because I'm not good enough. That test was difficult because I'm not smart. So when I asked her, well, what about these sorts of challenges? I was thinking from an external attribution. Challenges are going to happen. She was thinking of it from a personalized place of, you think I'm not good enough? And therefore challenges are going to happen? Of course I think she's good enough. But she wasn't showing us that she thought she was good enough. So what I want you to think about for a week is just toy on this idea of, where do you fall into perfectionism? Where do you fall into taking things personally? And I'm going to give you an unexpected suggestion, which is when that happens, I want you to make fun of yourself. I want you to imagine it's a little mental monster, and I want you to repeat whatever the message is in a silly voice. So you might say, oh my gosh, there's one study out of the 500 I read that doesn't follow this. Or, oh my gosh, and when we get this going, there may be one person who needs more time and attention than we've got booked for it. It's hard to take it personally, to take it seriously when you're making fun of yourself. I know that's silly, and I know that in some ways my little voice was a little annoying, and that's the point. I want you to realize that you can have your moments of perfectionism, you can have your moments of taking it personally, but it's a silly, annoying thing humans do. It's not who you are. I want you to go to your next level of success. Don't let these twin demons ruin your charisma. Let yourself be imperfect. Let yourself not take things personally. Let yourself take bigger risks. Throw in the comments what kinds of risks you're looking forward to taking, and I hope to see you in the next tip and trick.